Uncles. I hope you're doing okay today, and I just wanted to pop on here and show you a video of some things that I'm doing with my planners right now. I know, really boring probably, but also update everyone on what's going on with my dental stuff, so you'll know when the fashion videos are coming back. So if you want to listen to me ramble on and look at my planner stuff, stick around. Alright, I wasn't going to do this, but then I was going to do it, and I've been wanting to do it, and you know how indecisive I am. And yes, there is a mess everywhere on my desk. So, I just want to give you a quick look at, this is the end of the week here. I haven't written much because I just flipped over to the page. I'll start adding in everything, but this is what I do with the stickers. Just another little show you kind of thing. But what I have done, this is my everyday planner. I put, you know, everything in here. When payday is, you know, birthdays, appointments, when I'm recording, when what my subscriber counts are. So this is the one for everything. It's a RSL B6. This I bought with the bundle. I don't like that that's doing that. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't even see it, but it's peeling or rubbing off. But anyway, and I'm using her, it's covered right now. I put a cover over it. Her weekly inserts, the RSL weekly. So, and it's getting kind of chunky on the, I don't know, you can see it right there. Yeah. So, my favorite pens. This is just my favorite one. This is the go-to for everything. And then, of course, I have my reading journal, which I discuss a lot. Now I've added into the mix. Yes, I have. Let me turn this around so this isn't upside down. I know I can't open it this way, but it helps cover up some of the crud and glue and ink that I've gotten onto the mat. I had been wanting to try out the Hobonichi weeks again after, I think I got one in 2020, I want to say was my last one. And I just didn't stick with it. Also, I mean, if we all remember correctly, excuse me, 2020 was a complete shitstorm, the beginning of the shitstorm. So there really wasn't anything going on. I kind of got away from my planner completely. And excuse me, of course I start doing this and now I have a cough. Great. But I just stopped messing with it all. I was doing things, setting up one of my rooms, doing that. So, yeah, there just really wasn't anything to put in my planner. I might put in there, you know, certain little things like that I'd go back. So, for history's sake, like if I'm going back through something important, but I really didn't do much. And I was in the Happy Planner still, along with trying out the Hobonichi weeks, and I just, yeah, I was getting tired of the Happy Planner. They just don't have, I like the dark black backgrounds that they have on some of their stuff now. I did get that one. It might have been from that year, the first one that had the black floral. And I do like that, but I'm just kind of burnt out on that. I use the Happy Planner for, let's see, that'd be, let's say 2020. I could have sworn I used one last year too. Yeah, I did, for the half of the year, and then I switched over. So, let's see, that would be, what was that, 2001? Good. Wasn't 10 years, maybe 8 years that I used it. So, yeah. So, I want to try it again, and Mrs. Archiver, she's a YouTuber. I watch her videos, and she's pretty awesome. And I'll put a link to her YouTube if anybody wants to check it out. She does planner stuff. So, yeah, she was doing hers. I was like, man, it just makes me want to start doing it again. I was watching her setup stuff, and I was like, oh, yeah. So, I went in, and I bought the one that starts in April. It's the spring start. It goes from April through March. And let's see here. So that means I have, they do a month ahead, so March is there. February, no, not this one, I'm sorry. I think the last, yeah, March. Yeah, there's a March there. But that would be null and void because I didn't get it until May. So all these pages right here are just going to be for me to decorate and do whatever. I might put some watercolor on it or something. But as you see, I added my little tabs from the, what is it? Coffee Monsters Co. So, added my little tabs here. And I put this, I cannot remember who this is from. Let me look and see the shop. I have the baggie right here. It's where the one that you saw my other planner was. Let's see here. Okay, I'll try to remember to put look it up and put the link to the Etsy shop that I purchased it from. But I purchased this and the one that was on my cover and my name here. Now, I will be buying more of these stickers because I love this thing. I got my name from there, this, and I think I have one more. It says it's not just a phase and has the crescent. But I thought that fit nicely. And with the stripe here, I thought, ooh, let's get something for Beetlejuice on here. Because, you know, my black and white stripes. I know that's not black and white stripe, but I can make it that way. So yeah. And I don't have another one on my name. I have to order one. So there's that. And this is all I have in the inside so far. Is this and this little sticker flake here. I will be decorating more. I just haven't. Added my little unicorn there. And every time I see this, I think of Homer Simpson donuts. So, we get to here, and this is the first week that I had, the month, right here, May, but it was the last week and 2 days. So, I put this here to mark where it started, because it made the page a little more firm. Not a lot, but a little bit. But through there, I can do, not here, over here. I can do the decorations. Which means I need to put one over here too. I might have meant to put it over here actually. So of course Friday 13th, Jason Voorhees, my dude. And the weather. And I smeared things because I was in a hurry and yeah. So I'm going to do a no spend. This is a big one for me considering what I do on YouTube and the fashion stuff and the beauty stuff. So I'm going to try to stay in a certain budget. I'm going to try to stop spending as much money, or at least I'm going to, how about this? I'm at least going to track what I'm doing. So when my husband complains, I can say, see, look, I didn't buy anything. Today was payday. So of course I bought something, but so, which leads me to the dental appointment today. And it was a consultation was all it was. And I was hoping they'd do a little more, but yeah, they did the x-rays. And I waited forever, was not happy at all about that. First I waited, my appointment, it says 1. It was actually 1:15, but I had to be there by 1. I remember seeing 1:30, still texting Jason, saying I hadn't been seen yet. And I'm impatient, you know. And what's funny is I went in to get them fixed when they broke earlier in the month. And it was packed in there. And she was like, oh, yeah, and they got that taken care of. They went back there, did it, and called me in an hour or so, and it was done. But today I sat, and I sat, and I sat, because then they took me in, did the x-rays of my mouth, and then I sat in a dental chair, forever, waiting and waiting. So, yeah, I was not a happy camper, and I am very anxious about the dentist. Bad experience when I was younger going to the dentist, and it always, you know, it just makes me really nervous, especially when you haven't gone for a long time. And yeah, but out of necessity I was like, nope, I'm going, because guess what, when I get these fixed I can have a damn burger again. So yeah, and don't eat them that often, but my God, when you can't have it, you sure want it. So anyway, so this is for next month. I haven't really done anything to it yet, except for, you know, highlight things like that and put in that, the no spend and the paydays. But I'll come back and I'll decorate it. Then, moving up here, I've decided this is going to be a mood tracker, my spending, Yeah, I spent a bunch today. It's called depression spending, but I really wanted this set from The Giving Girl and White Stag. I always go to. Awesome stuff. And she had some of the book stickers I use. She has some washi of it. So I was like, oh yeah. So I needed that. And maybe a few other things jumped in the cart. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. So I'm going to track the weather. And my mood in here. And my spending. So that gives me something to do in here. It's small. And I like that it's small so that I can take it in my purse and be able to write down dates for things. Like when I go to my regular doctor, to the primary care doctor, I'm always scheduled 6 months out. Okay, no problem with that. I can remember that one much easier. But then there's also a week before that 6 months that I'm supposed to go get labs. Well, the labs aren't in their office anymore. It's in a different office. And they never send me anything reminding me, and it's 6 months. So I'm going to use this to put that stuff in so I can go down and go, okay, where's it at, and write it in. So that's really all I've gotten done in here is that. And I get this little stencil thingy here, and then you get 2 of these. I haven't put a pin in here because I'm using a bunch of different pins. But yeah, so that's just a really quick thing there, going over that. So the dealio with my dentures is that I go back on Tuesday for them to do the mold. And I'm going to leave my dentures I have now with them so they can also, I guess, make it. Because, I mean, it's like of my teeth before, because they won't be able to mold that. They'll just be able to mold the gums. So he said there's not much ridges left on the bottom because, you know, everything's shrunk back and everything. But he can make them, and I probably will need to use adhesive still. And I'm like, no big deal. On the bottom ones, that's going to be a given anyway. They're not the same. The top, if you get them to fit right, they suction up into the roof of your mouth. And that helps them stay. But the bottom, yeah, it's just a thing. I mean, there's really nothing to grab a hold of. So there's that. So they're going to do that, and then it's going to be another week to a week and a half before I get the dentures back. So that's all good and fine, as long as they fit and they're comfortable. If not, then I have to go back and keep getting them fixed for that. And I went really inexpensive on these. I said, give me the basic thing, because as I've had other friends and subscribers here on the channel mention that you can't see my teeth a whole lot when I talk anyway, and especially my bottom ones. It's never been a thing. So I'm not worried about how my gums look down there, because you won't even be able to see them if you can hardly see my teeth. So also looking at the ones I have now, the outside of them looks very much like a plain denture, not one of the highly detailed gums that look really natural. So I feel like I really got ripped off by my last dentist, but that's another story. But anyway, I just wanted to show you what I was doing here with my new friend here, and I'm gonna finish setting it up. I'm not quite sure what else I'm gonna put in here. I was looking at my stuff from, oh, what do you call it? From the Honeybee shop, from the Babe Box, and I like some of these. I might put these in there. So I really like this one. It's one of my favorites. This one's cute. And then, of course, I like this, the planner. And I like this one. And then there's a whole bunch more down here, the alien space ones and things. But I'm really thinking I'm going to go with these, maybe. It says spooky on the outside. I need to keep it spooky. I think that's nothing really cutesy. Other than I got my little cutesy emojis on the tabs there. And then I have this one that I love. And yes, I think I'll put one of these in there. I love this one. So yeah, these are more the cutesy kind of ones. Maybe the planner's gonna plan, but I think I'm gonna say one of these for my next Stalogy, because that'll be what I do next instead of the Aura Estelle Weekly, because I want to be able to change it up a little bit. Funny thing is, in my reading journal, I haven't touched anything. I haven't changed anything. I've not touched it up. Whoa, words. So, yeah, I know these videos have been very boring. Sorry. Not sorry, can't help it, can't do anything about it. I have no teeth, but I still will probably do another Get Ready With Me without my teeth coming up to do the P. Louise palette that I bought to feature that. So there's that, and now that I am 15 minutes into discussing absolutely nothing probably, I just wanted to give you all a heads up on what was going on. So thank you for sticking around this long and taking a little look at my new Hobonichi here. And yeah, do all the things, like, comment, share, subscribe. Yes, subscribe. And please be patient. And I do appreciate those of you who have been patient so far with these sorts of videos instead of the fashion beauty ones. Until I have my teeth, I don't feel 100%. So it is what it is. And you know, maybe one day I'll just get over it, because this is how everybody else that knows me in real life sees me. This is how I meet my friends. No teeth. But then again, once I get some that fit me better, some dentures, I might do a little bit, you know, be a little better. Oh, and I'm doing this pen. I love these pens. Squirrel. See? Off to another side. I think I got these at Walmart, and they have this little stand. But look at those. I love the colors. I think they had some one other set of colors, but of course these are mine. The pinks and purples. So, yeah. What else? That's it. Yeah. So, once again, thank you for sticking around and supporting me, those of you who have. And if, yeah, I have nothing else to say. I'm going to let you go now. Just remember, you're beautiful just the way you are, and don't let anyone take away your shine. And I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye.